everybody? Lord Verminard back again in Mon Bazou. What is going on? What are we doing? I am trying to remember. I know I was in the middle of connecting all these trees that I just planted. Well, that have just grown. That is in progress. We upgraded some stuff in the bunker, so we're gonna have to check that out and see what needs to be done down there, because I'm sure there's something. We are sitting at how many trees right now? 486. Okay, yeah, I don't remember exactly where I left off, and I'm guessing all this stuff is full and ready to go. Yes, it is. Boy, sleeping really screws everything, or saving the game really screws everything up in Mon Bazou, because this is full and I can't process anymore. So yeah, I guess let's do that. Truck is bouncing around all over the place. All right, wouldn't be Mon Bazou without that. And away we go. We're just gonna get right into it today. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. I am doing well. It's hot though, really hot right now, and I don't enjoy that very much, as you all know. But I'll get by. I haven't been out that much actually today. Just been doing stuff in the house. It's the weekend for me, so yeah, I've got practice with my band tomorrow, so that's exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking. It's not something that I've done in a while, so hopefully it goes fine. I've been trying to get all my crap together, and I still got to get my pedal board put together because I haven't done that. Got to finish like charting some songs and stuff that they want to play. A couple of songs that I've never really even played before, let alone that familiar with. So that ought to go. Geez, that ought to go about as well as that did. All right, there we go. That's fine. We're not dead. Oh, excuse me. We didn't lose our barrel. Life is good. Whoa, excuse me. Wow. Okay. Blind curves. Gotta love it. I remember one time I was driving in the middle of the night back from... Where the heck was that? Oh, I think it was in Cincinnati. Or not Cincinnati, God. It was Pittsburgh. Yeah. So I was like in back roads, Ohio. And it was like late at night, and I came around a corner like that, and there was a dude who stopped his car mostly on the side of the road, thankfully, but he was like standing next to his car peeing, like right on a blind curve in the middle of the night, and like I just about flattened him. Like I was like, what in the world would possess you to, like, you couldn't just go like 5 more feet up the road and do that? Like you gotta go, I guess. It was just very weird. Thankful that I didn't commit vehicular manslaughter that night. Good grief. I will need to put gas in this truck here soon, but right now I guess it's not that big of a concern. Oh, I need to check my bills too. I think I recall saying that last episode and I never did it. Better do that. Used to drive down Horizon's controls here. Okay, I don't have any bills, so we're good. Let's go. Alright, so we can get the maple syrup flowing again before we get back to working on trees, I guess. There we go. Well, it's amazing how many times you got to run back and forth to town in this game. You know, this is weird too. I was thinking about this earlier, and I think I may have even talked about it in a prior video. God, my brain isn't working today. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble with words. There was a YouTuber that I watched that does stuff with cars and various other motorized vehicles and whatnot. And Hater's Garage, he's really funny. But he was complaining about having to drive through a city or something one time because he was picking up some car and he had to go around I don't know, like Charlotte or something. I can't remember where it was, wherever he lives. And he was complaining. He's like, "Why do people live in cities? I don't understand. This is stupid." And I think you know he was just frustrated that the traffic was just sitting there, not going anywhere, which is a reasonable complaint to have, I'd say. But I was thinking about it, like in a lot of his videos, he does so much running around because he kind of lives. It doesn't look like it's in the middle of nowhere, but it looks like it's definitely, you know, a good bit away from services. I don't want to like presume anything, but, so I was thinking about that. Like, I can remember living in a small town, and if I needed to like run to the parts store or whatever, it usually took me a good half hour or so to like get there and back. Just, you know, having to drive through a small town, and because sometimes the traffic in small towns can be horrible too, just in a different way, you know what I mean? But like then I was thinking about, you know, where I live in Columbus, I could go to the O'Reilly's Auto Parts down the street. Like, it's like literally I get on the main road and go up the street like a quarter of a mile and I'm there. Like, it's so much faster. It's the part of driving in the part of city traffic that seems to put people off is usually the getting into and getting out of the city part. Like, once you're in the city, driving around usually isn't that bad. Now, of course, there's always exceptions. But in my experience, usually, like, getting around in Columbus usually isn't that bad as long as you plan your route and avoid certain hot spots and things like that during certain times. Usually not so bad. Honestly, I stay away from the highways most of the time. Those are the worst. But I get it. Not everybody wants to live in a city. Nor or can afford to live in a city. Good Lord. Where are we at? 54%. Okay, that's great. Do I have time to like fly out to the dealers and get more thingies? When do they close? 10? I think I could probably do that. Are these? Oh, I got a 57%er. Let's have that one. I have plenty of energy, so I think I want to run out there and grab more planters. Do we have enough gas? We've got 3/4 of a tank. If this thing blows through 3/4 of a tank in that amount of drive, then we have some serious problems. It's been a minute since I've driven this car. Sorry, headphones users. It's gonna be loud. Nothing I can do about it. This might be a bad idea, to be honest. And I've crashed already. Okay. Because I'm looking at the clock and I'm not looking at the road. Alright. One thing I should probably do is turn off the turn off the fast nights. but I need to stop to do that, and I don't want to stop. Here we go. Ugh. There we go. Fast nights off. Excellent. All right, how much gas do we blow through just coming here? All right, I think we'll be all right. I'll drive it a little bit sensibly, I guess. I'm pretty sure those guys are out there until at least 10 o'clock, maybe even later. Some crazy understeer suddenly, which this car usually doesn't do that too bad. That was weird. Like there's expected times for it to understeer, like when you mash the throttle coming out of a, or in the middle of a turn. That was my turn back there, wasn't it? Probably would have better just take the truck. It just won't stop spinning the wheels. You know, I need to buy the boat, see if it's faster to deliver the product than a car. Although that's usually not a good decision whenever anybody's like, you know what, I should buy a boat. Never a good idea. Oh my god, I can't see. Okay. Alright, we missed the road. Alright, that's fine. Back on it. Crap, I think they're closed. Oh my god, I cannot see the freaking door handle. Okay, there we go. Crap. Ah. They close at 8. Man, I thought they were out here later than that. Well, that sucks. So we did, in fact, just waste a bunch of gas. Cool. Cool, I guess. Alright, well, let's go home. That was disappointing. Man, if I could see the road, that would be great. I cannot. Like, at all. Until it's right in front of the car. Yep, see, I missed it. I feel like it's got to be over here somewhere, right? There it is. Okay. All right, well, that was a waste. Didn't get there fast enough. I should have just, when I dropped off that maple syrup, I should have just driven out here like I usually do. Wasn't thinking about it. Alright, that's fine. We'll just do it tomorrow. You know, assuming that we get back. There we go. Alright, let's drive a little bit carefully here. Whoa, crap. Don't end up in the water. Okay. Alright, 1 That's better than the water. Coming through. Okay. That'd be hilarious. Like, they're not even expecting you to show up, and you just like go flying by at like 140 miles an hour in town. All right, we made it home after our unsuccessful adventure. Oh, that's okay. It felt good to get this crazy car back out on the road for a little bit. Even though we probably don't have enough gas to get it to the gas station again tomorrow. Or whenever we go out. All right. Is there anything else we need to do? I'm going to turn the fast nights back on. I don't think so. I think we'll just go to sleep and get started on things in the morning. All right. Two in the morning. Yeah, that's when you want to wake up. Just had to pee. Okay. Right. Let's see what's going on down here first. 80% potato, 74% cannabis. We need to pack fertilizer, I guess. Boom, there we go. Yeah, we need to fill that sucker. Well, I imagine this stuff will probably be ready today. All right, let's see what the maple syrup's doing. And I guess to kill time this morning while we're waiting on things, we can probably get some more trees connected. That seems like a good idea. Nice. All right. That's full again. Sweet Jemima. Okay, we've got a little bit of time. So let's grab these. Actually, put it down. Oh my God, put it down. There we go. Start just loading the wheelbarrow up with these. I can't believe that I always just like left them in the package and stuck them in the wheelbarrow that way. That was completely silly. Whoops. Whoopsie, wrong button. All right, I pissed it off. Okay. There we go. That's how you do it. Are they all going to make it? Yeah, I think. Oh, God. I've erupted the spouts. Okay, let's try that again. It didn't like that. I made it very angry. Did we get them all? I think so. Sorry, I keep having itching on my face, and it's kind of making me a little bit crazy right now. I'm trying to itch my face without smudging my glasses, which is always what happens. There. Okay. Everything's happy now. Okay, so where exactly did we leave off with this crap? Looks like right about here. Okay, so I've got spouts going down that way. So let us continue to put them over here. And where are we going after that? Just back around this way, I guess? Or am I going like in a spiral? I feel like I was going in a spiral. Is that... Would that actually work? I kind of think maybe it... Well, I don't know, because I'm not sure what happens here. What was I doing? Goes around this way. Stops here. Then the next tree is over here, and I got this one just kind of random. Or do I just go back to this one? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to just kind of go in my rows. I'm using that term loosely here. Rows. And see if that works. Okay, that one needs one. Put one there. And there, and then have it come back this way? Yeah, I guess so. We'll get this done eventually. Not without a lot of confusion and cursing and second guessing. Yeah, I wish you could just do the grid, the grid alignment thing with placing the trees and stuff. Like, that would be so nice. Okay, and then back this way, and then back on that tree there. You know what, if I really cock this up too much, then I'll just get one of those multi-spigoted posts and fix it that way and just move on. Really isn't that big of a deal. Okay. Okay, is this the end of the line here? Yeah, see, this tree is, it doesn't have anything on the end of it either. Man, what was I doing? I just don't remember. I don't remember how I was going to set this up. Well, here we are. So let's put this one here, I guess. And this one here, I guess. And then you go back this way, I guess. Let's see, this tree or that tree? Where's this one live? I guess that's kind of a row there, and there's kind of one here. Let's just go there, I guess. All right. We got 2 on this one, so... Done. feel like the tube goes way faster than the spouts do for some reason. Even though it's more of a faff to get it connected. All right, we're out. Should we get more, or should we continue with our chores? I don't really know. Yeah, see, I got a bunch of them over there too. This thing is very difficult to maneuver. Okay. Okay, those aren't filling up yet. How is this going? It's cooking. That means I should take a hit. There we go. I shouldn't wait too much longer because then that's going to be full and then I won't be making any syrup. If I really cared about like min-maxing it completely. Okay, so that's 20 more of those. And I needed more than 22, right? Man, that works out so nice. Okay. Let's push this back to kind of where we were, wherever that was. Jeez, what a mess. All right, let's see here. Right here seems good. Right, so just keep going this way. I'm kind of amazed that this doesn't really, like, at least it doesn't seem to anyway, affect the frame rate that much. I thought that this was going to cause like a major problem. Especially with my little computer. All right, what is going on here? All right, this one's going to have to go like clear over to this one, I guess. Hopefully that's not too far. It should be fine. And then to this one. And then, yeah, over here. Okay. We got this. And then, let's see, this way, right? Okay. Yeah, I left kind of a big hole here. I don't think this was my intended way of doing this when I was planting the trees, but since I don't remember what that version of me was thinking at this time, I'm just going to do it this way, which should get the job done. It doesn't really have to be exact, which is good, because this could be, if it had to be like super exact, this would be such a pain in the butt to do. Okay, this tree probably should have been, because this one's not tapped either, is it? Geez. Okay. So that one goes there. This one goes to here now. What if I should switch it around to this way? Probably. Then it goes from there to this one. And then we go back up this row here. Yes. Let's see. This one. Yeah, see, I may have done this wrong. This one probably shouldn't have been there. This one should be probably on the return. Or is that right? I have no idea. All right, pick it up. I hate when he takes a long time to pick it up, because then I have it in my head like where the next one should go, and then if something like that happens, then it takes too long, and then I forget. Yeah, we've screwed this up. We have totally screwed this up. Because we have... Oh my god, pick up everything except the spout. Okay. Well, anyway, okay, that worked. This one's got to go clear over there. Okay, that worked too. All right, good. Yeah, see, and is this one gonna go? This one should go here. And that one goes here. This one goes there. Then this one, I think, should just go to this one. Yep, this is a mess. All right, whatever. All right, that's enough of that for now. I could spend the entire day doing that. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, that's almost full. Perfect. So let's take this into town. And we probably ought to check on our cash crop. See what it's doing. Also, this truck needs gas, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Okay, let's take a quick look downstairs and see what's happening. Oh, gotta grab those fries too. 84, very good. 90% for the potatoes. Okay, so maybe by the time we get back, those will be ready. All right, let's throw these in the truck. And then I'm gonna not forget to run to the dealers. Ah, crap. And I guess I'll have a poutine on the way out here. Perfect. And maybe a cup of coffee. Much better. All right. There we go. Come on. I love the steering wheel in this truck, but like it blocks the ignition switch perfectly, so it's like you have to be just on it. Otherwise it won't work. I don't think you can map a keyboard button to the ignition. Maybe you can. I don't know. I haven't even bothered to look. That would be better. Whoa, crap. What was that? Jeez. Is everything still working? My recording still going? Okay. Yeah, the game usually doesn't do that. That was unusual. Which makes me think it was my computer. Any cops? Nope. Okay. Stop by the snack shack first. Drop off these here fries. Perfect. All right, 800 bucks. Go ahead. Whoa, sorry, hit my mouse. All right. Get some gas if it's not going to run away from me here. Yeah, this is fun. Gotta chase the truck while I'm filling it up. All right, there we go. All right, do the Sugar Shack. Not Sugar Shack, the Federation. That's what I meant. And then we'll go to the dealers with my truck in the daytime, like a normal person, and get another order of planters. There we go. All right. An easy way to make 2,800 bucks. Not bad for a day's work. And basically all I gotta do is drive stuff to town. Then just chuck this thing under the maple syrup pipe and package up my fries. Yeah, that's not bad for a very little labor. If only I could get a job doing that here. Come on, truck, you can do it. Ow. Yeah, how much was that boat again? I can't remember. I remember I looked it up once and I forgot. I'm pretty sure I can afford it, but I just don't know how much it is. I'll swing by there on the way home and take a look. The other problem is you got to pick the boat up, which means you need to drive to town or have somebody give you a ride or something. And also, it doesn't have hardly any gas in it, so you got to fill it up with gas too. There we are. They left the door open. Right. What's going on, boys? Let's see. Do I have that machine already? I have this machine. I have that machine. I have all the machines. So I literally don't need anything from you guys except these. Well, and these. All right. Later. And also, why can't you just call them and order that, you know? I feel like that would make more sense. So we are... Is that 16? Or is that 15? Okay, 1527. 1427. 15, okay. So I need 12 more to get 27 there. So I will probably forget that number. But anyways. Okay, so I really don't have a whole lot more to spend money on other than the track and the boat. So let's go look at buying a boat, I guess. It's not more than 32 grand, is it? There's no way. I mean, I know boats are expensive, but that would be ridiculous for the tiny little boat that thing is. Uh-oh. Alright, we're fine. I thought I was going to go down the cliff backwards there. Are we in four-wheel drive? Kind of feels like it. No, I guess we're not. Just, it's just handling funny. Don't see any coppers. Let's see. Boat is... I passed it, didn't I? Is it at the... Where the heck is it? I see it's in this little neighborhood over here, isn't it? This little cul-de-sac or whatever. Yeah, I think it's down here. Ah, there it is. Boats, boats, boats. 14,000. All right, well, it's mine now. Cool, I guess. I gotta get it home somehow. So that might involve either Martin dragging me here or something. Also, I need to make sure I have gas. I don't think it would need a whole lot to get me home, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, we got ourselves a mother effing boat. All we need now is an airplane to kind of complete the circle of modes of transportation. So we got cars and dune buggies and boats, and now we just need an aircraft or airplane of some kind. I guess a motorcycle or a scooter would be cool too. So you get, you know, the two-wheel, you got the four-wheel, you got the off-road, you got the race car. Now we got a little boat. Oh god, don't you dare. Okay. Alright, well that took me like the entire day. Good times. Now the next question too is, if I get the boat, can I get it home without getting lost? I don't know. It's hard to navigate on the water, especially if you've never done it before. It's easy to get turned around and whatnot. All right. There's that doing its thing. That was mostly full. Actually, since it turned off, it was all the way full, wasn't it? Well, those are 91%. Very good. Okay, so let's see. How many trees have we got hooked up now? 527. Dude, really? Why? I wonder if it actually gets to a certain point where it just doesn't keep saying weird stuff. Why? Why not? Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Just a wall of trees. Okay, so the next question is, it's a good thing you don't have to like mess with like launching the boat, you know, like with a boat ramp and stuff. Okay, this has got 20 liters of gas in it, so that's good. So should I give Martin a call real quick and just do this? 555-2020. Shit. Nope. All right. Yeah. Call him anytime. Perfect. All right. I need maple syrup before he gets here. Shit. All right, let's hurry. It does take him a minute to get here. And I'm pretty sure I can take my gas can with me and just toss it in his car or whatever. I couldn't take a drink while I mean, I guess I could have taken a can. Okay, there we go. That's done. I wonder how long he waits if he pulls up and you're not standing there. I also could have just waited till tomorrow and done it with the bus as well. The school bus. All right, so as the usual, whenever I'm on the when I'm in the car, I'm gonna have to speed up the footage or mute it or something because copyright and all that. Okay, there he is. All right, right on time. All right, so I'll be back with you guys in just a minute when we get to town. All right, we made it to town. All right. Excellent. My anxiety is definitely lower now. And I'm seeing funny colors. Imagine that. Also, I didn't realize this before, but you can just open the door handle whenever you're driving with him and he'll stop. Kind of like My Summer Car when you stick out your thumb for your cousin. He'll just stop wherever you're at. Good to know. And also I discovered that if you toke up while you're in the car with him, he says, "Oh yeah, bring it on." Good stuff. All right. Now that that nonsense is over with, let's get our boat home. Now I have a flashlight, so at least I can get home that way. Because I don't think the boat has a light of any other kind. So this is either going to work out really well or it's going to be a disaster. But the worst thing that can happen is running out of gas, I think. And this should fix that problem. I have no idea how much gas this thing even holds. Well, it took all 20 liters of that, so it's at least 20 liters, I guess. All right, let's fire this hog up. Yes. All right, anchor up. I love that there's a hoist puller on there. Like, that would make any difference whatsoever. Okay, my flashlight is my headlight, so let's go. All right, I cannot see. Also, I can't do an outside view either, so there's a bridge somewhere here. Oh God! Okay, that would be ground. Full throttle. That's how you get a boat unstuck, right? You just go full throttle. Okay. Well, we have screwed up already. No way I can just like shove this thing out. Nope. Okay, I gotta crank it. How do you crank underwater? Oh, you can't do it that way. Oh, there we go. Okay. So if we can get the ass end back in the water, and then we'll... This might actually be a bad idea. I think that was a bad idea. Let's, Nope. Alright, let's just see if we can pull the front end out. Because I'm pretty sure this boat doesn't have like a reverse. Some boats do. Okay, see if that's enough for me to get it going here. Oh, yes. All right, there we go. Okay. I wish I could see. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Okay, that's clearly not the way out. Okay, this is looking familiar. It sounds like this boat has a pretty powerful motor, but... or engine, I guess, but... doesn't really seem to be going very fast. Of course, that's the thing about boats, is you have to have like 1,000,000 horsepower for it to actually be fast. It's kind of like modern jet skis. They have like 1,000,000 billion horsepower. It's amazing how fast they are, though. So the road obviously goes this way, so we're gonna go this way, and we'll eventually find the little dock for our house, I think. I've only really done this a couple of times. Like, I bought the boat last time too, but I don't think I ever used it for anything. Okay, that's my trailer, right? Alright, so where's the... Okay, don't ground it. Don't ground it. I have a little dock. Where is it? I've grounded it. Ah, nuts. Alright. It's very shallow right there. Oh god, there it is. Okay. Oh, it does have reverse. You just hold down the brake. I was trying to like shift it. Okay. Alright, that's good to know. Not so scary now. Let's turn this beast off before I kill somebody or myself. All right. Anchored down. I guess before we decide to do any other long boat trips, we need to put more gas in this thing. All right. Well, that was fun. We got ourselves a boat. I only nearly died getting it home. So that's good. Is there anything else we need to take care of before? I mean, there's tons of things we need to take care of. I just don't have the energy to do it. Guess I need to eat again. All right, let's go to bed. And we'll investigate what we got to deal with tomorrow. All right, sleep until 10:30. Orange shirt, even though I clicked on the blue one. That's fine. Okay, let's go downstairs and see what's going on down here. All right, potatoes are ready. Kaznabis is ready. All right, so let's do potatoes first. Okay. Oh, the game is just like freaking out. Wait a minute, I don't have to do this. I'm not a fool anymore. Some kind of peasant. We can just, foul. Foul. Man, that's way more better. Okay. And then those can go in there. Because we are low on fertilizer. Alright, so we got 4 packs of fries. Let's load up one of them in there. And then we can make some more poutine. Actually gonna wait to make the poutine. Because I don't need to do it right now. Yeah, boy, that machine makes things a lot faster. Okay, that's done. Now we can plant our potatoes. Done. Should I harvest? Yeah, I should probably harvest this now, right? That makes the most sense. Excellent. All right, let's grab the other one and just harvest those two. So is that enough to make a huge pack? No, it's not. All right, so I needed 12 of the big ones, right? I'm just going to make all of these and just take the 12 that I need out. And then whatever's left, I should be able to make a huge pack with all the big packs laying around, I think. I was thinking about getting another basket, but I probably don't really need to do that. I probably do, actually. It would save me some time. Okay. How much more are we going to get here? 50% more. Pretty good. Oh, no. Crap. I accidentally put my basket outside. All right. Well, let's do this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let's go get my stupid thing like a dummy. It isn't like sitting out here, is it? No, it's probably ended up in the dumpster over here. You know, my barrels are probably ready too. Ah, jeez. It's always something with this game. And the thing is probably full, so it's not making maple syrup right now, so I got to deal with that as well. Oh, not quite full. Almost is, though. Okay. Okay, so here's this. These can go in the truck. Okay, thankfully all 12 of those made it out there. And we'll load that up there. There's a reason why I did that this way. Trying to save a little time here. Okay, then we'll take this and throw it in here. There. Now we can take this to the house. As long as it doesn't drift away on me here. All right, relax. And then I can also load up the fries into the truck. Doesn't make any difference. All right. Take this out. Let's take this back down. Oh, God. Take this back downstairs. Okay, whatever. And there's not enough huge packs, really? Or does it all have to be one format? Like, I can't mix packaged and raw alfalfa here? Is that what it is, or is it just not enough? I guess it's just not enough. All right, well, whatever. That can go in there. And that one's ready to go. So I'm just going to leave those there, I think. Not bother taking those to the dealer. The fries are over here, so let's throw those in the truck. All right, let's beat feet here. I didn't want this episode to go on this long, but here we are. So back to town once again. So this thing has like what, 200,000 kilometers on it, or is it miles? It's probably, since it's in miles per hour, so it's probably in miles. So it's got 200,000 miles on it. And I've put 360 on it just in game since I've had it. It's kind of crazy to think about. Just driving back and forth to town and to the stupid dealers. I think what I'll do next time is, like when I get a huge pack, try to see if I can deliver those to the dealers by boat. But I'm actually going to have to look at the map to figure out how to get there the best way. Oh, geez. My fries. How did that happen? It like went through the little lift, the sideboard. Come back here, Fries. You're $200 right here. Just laying on the road casually. All right. I'm sure it doesn't have anything to do with that tank flopping around. All right, first stop, Snack Shack. Yeah, so did I deliver fries like 2 days in a row? I think I did. Wow, it's kind of impressive. All right, only $600 worth this time, but you know, whatever. Now to the Federation. Just kidding. Love all those packs just like bounce around back there. Okay. There's another 2,000 bucks there. And let's see, we gotta go. This way to the dealers once again. And we should get paid. Should get paid if I counted correctly. This should be enough to get me paid. So, and then I'll get another. Oh crap! I haven't put down the planters that I already got. What's going to happen if I get another order of them? Well, guess what? We're going to find out. That's probably going to be a big giant mess. Oh, come on, that MJ can't weigh that much. Must be really densely packed, huh? Machine does a good job. All right. Come on, truck. Yeah, there's no way this thing's on its original engine 200,000 miles. I don't know too many Chevy V8s of this era that would have made it that far without at least a major overhaul. And it certainly, the transmission wouldn't have lasted that long if it was an automatic. Manual, yeah, probably would have. This is where I get people in the comments. Well, my uncle had a 78 Chevy that 305 that he put 450,000 miles on it. It's like, well, maybe he did, but I guarantee you the engine wasn't original. I mean, if you can get any car to last 450,000 miles, even without the original engine, that's pretty impressive, I will say. Because most crap doesn't last that long these days, as you all know. And sometimes older stuff was built better in some ways, but in other ways it was definitely not. So, yeah. Why didn't that count? Oh, there we go. Woohoo! 10 grand. Thank you very much. Now let's order another set of planters and watch my bunker just get destroyed. What's going on, boys? All right, let's see what happens. We may have made a big mess. All right, I'm trying to do this quickly here. Like I said, I didn't really want this to go on this long. Okay. We will quickly make it back home and see what kind of mess we have to deal with. Oh yeah, get the maple syrup hooked back up too so it can do its thing. So I don't think I can produce enough maple syrup in a day for that trailer, that maple syrup trailer. But we're gonna find out. I think I certainly have enough sap to do it. Like I can collect enough sap to do that, but like I don't think in 24 hours that machine can crank out that much. But maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out. All right. Nice foggy day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay. Don't see any cops. Like I flattened like 3 signs in town. Don't worry about that, it's fine. All right. Another successful trip. Okay. That's the second time that's happened today, where I'm coming in here a little too hot. There we go. That's doing its thing. Yeah, that had stopped again. All right, well, is what it is. All right, let's see what kind of mess we've got in the basement, and then we will call it a day here. It's also going to take a very long time to place all of these planters all at once. So I will not subject you guys to do that. Through that, I mean. All right, what do we got here? Oh, hey, look at that. They stack all nice and neat. That's not so bad. All right, well, I'm going to get to placing these, but I'm also going to end this episode. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Great time playing Mon Bazou, as always. Hopefully you had a good time watching. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Maybe leave me a comment if you feel like it. No pressure there, of course. Totally optional. It's not moving now, dude. All right, there we go. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. Did I already say that? I don't think I did. Yeah, subscribe, like, you know, notification thing if you're into that, you know, all the usual YouTube stuff. And you know, thank you again for hanging out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.